On March 15, 2025, a seemingly routine day took an unexpected turn. At 11:44 a.m. ET, I received a series of messages on the encrypted messaging app Signal. To my surprise, I found myself included in a group chat discussing highly sensitive U.S. military plans. The messages detailed an impending operation against Houthi targets in Yemen. It became immediately clear that I was not meant to be privy to this conversation. The gravity of the situation was undeniable. The messages contained classified information, including specific targets, weapons packages, and the planned timing of the airstrikes. This accidental disclosure represented a significant breach of national security, potentially jeopardizing the lives of U.S. personnel and the success of the operation. The fact that these discussions were taking place on an app not designated for classified communication only amplified the severity of the situation. This incident, occurring just 2 hours before the airstrikes commenced, sent shockwaves through the corridors of power in Washington. The National Security Council scrambled to contain the fallout, while politicians and pundits alike grappled with the implications of such a careless mistake. The incident immediately drew comparisons to past security breaches, raising serious questions about the judgment and competence of those entrusted with safeguarding our nation's secrets. At the heart of this security breach was Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense. Hegseth, a controversial figure known for his hawkish views and often inflammatory rhetoric, found himself at the center of a storm of his own making. The group chat, named Houthi PC Small Group, included other high-ranking officials: Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and National Security Advisor Michael Waltz. It was Waltz who mistakenly added me to the group, setting in motion a chain of events with potentially far-reaching consequences. The messages revealed internal dissent within the Trump administration regarding the timing and potential consequences of the Yemen operation. Vice President Vance expressed concerns about the operation's impact on oil prices and European security. Hegseth, while acknowledging these concerns, stressed the necessity of the operation, indicating that President Trump had a 24-hour window to make a final decision. This glimpse into the inner workings of the administration highlighted the high-stakes nature of the decision-making process and the conflicting viewpoints at play. The accidental inclusion of a journalist in such a sensitive conversation sent shockwaves through the political establishment. Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle expressed concern and demanded a full investigation. The incident raised serious questions about the security protocols in place within the administration and the judgment of those responsible for handling classified information. The fact that such a careless mistake could occur at the highest levels of government was deeply troubling. The immediate aftermath of the group chat blunder was met with a mix of denial, deflection, and damage control. Hegseth, initially dismissive of the incident, attempted to discredit me and downplay the significance of the information disclosed. However, the NSC's confirmation of the message's authenticity made his denials untenable. The White House, forced to acknowledge the breach, launched an internal review while simultaneously attempting to shift blame and minimize the political fallout. Public reaction to the incident was swift and unforgiving. Critics of the administration, already wary of its handling of sensitive information, seized on the incident as further evidence of incompetence and recklessness. The irony of Hegseth's predicament, given his past criticism of Hillary Clinton's email server controversy, was not lost on observers. Social media erupted with commentary, with many drawing parallels between the two incidents and highlighting the hypocrisy of Hegseth's previous pronouncements. The incident also reignited the debate over the use of encrypted messaging apps by government officials. While these apps offer a level of privacy and security, their use for discussing classified information raises serious concerns. The potential for hacking, accidental disclosure, and lack of oversight makes their use for such purposes highly problematic. The incident served as a stark reminder of the importance of adhering to established security protocols and the potential consequences of complacency. The Pete Hegseth Group chat blunder stands as a stark reminder of the importance of cybersecurity and the potential consequences of carelessness in the digital age. It underscores the need for constant vigilance, robust security protocols, and a culture of responsibility when handling sensitive information. The incident also highlights the potential for human error, even at the highest levels of government, and the need for effective oversight and accountability mechanisms. The long-term implications of this security breach remain to be seen. The incident could potentially damage U.S. foreign relations, undermine trust in the government, and embolden adversaries. It also raises questions about the future of encrypted messaging apps and their use by government officials. The incident serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that even in the digital age, the human element remains the weakest link in the security chain.